I was reading what's new in PHP 8.4 and it hit me that they casually killed my package idea that I had for making BC math functions more readable. Now let's start from the beginning. In PHP, to do floating point math, you use BC math functions. They are BC, and you can do multiply, you can do divide, add, etc. All the math functions that you need. And BC stands for basic calculator. And they do the floating point math correctly. And if you just use any kind of variables and you try to do calculations with them, you will have problems with floating point numbers, as with any programming language. And in PHP, they solve it with BC math functions, and they look like this. And they also look like this if you need to do a more complicated equation. Here we have a BC divide of two numbers, then we add two numbers together, and then we divide again. And if you find something like this in a code base, you will spend like 5 minutes trying to understand what is being done here. And you could probably find even more exotic examples of BC functions where it is pretty impossible to cipher it out. So my idea that actually I found a parser in the PHP documentation for one of the BC math functions, and the idea was basically that you have a BC math calculate function which takes in a string equation, which is basically a printf statement where you provide the whole equation, and then the equation inside is being parsed back again to BC math functions. And you get all the goodness of BC math functions and having the possibility of understanding what is being calculated. So you would have some kind of equation, and then you would provide all the variables. In this playground, I don't have the BC math calculate function imported, but it's not that important for this example. And instead of a statement like this, you would have a statement like this, which is quite easy to parse, at least I think like that. And I wanted to release this as a package, also make it a little better, do some improvements that you wouldn't even need a printf statement. But PHP just killed it by releasing a new object class called number. So in PHP 8.4, you can now do this. You create BC math number class and you set it in your string variable, and then you can do with these variables whatever you want. You can do division, you can do multiplication, and it just works, and it does the math with floating point precision. And yeah, this killed the idea for my package. I think it is a very elegant solution, and I will definitely be using this once I will upgrade to PHP 8.4. I don't think it is worth building a package that will be obsolete once everyone upgrades to PHP 8.4. So this is it for this quick video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below.